Some cats walk on two hind legs. Is this a gift they born with or from training? Great question. Cats walking on their two hind legs isn't something they are born doing naturally all the time, like humans are with bipedal walking. Here's a clearer breakdown. White heavy checkmark natural ability, anatomy. Cats are physically capable of briefly standing or hopping on two legs. This comes from their strong hind limb muscles and excellent balance. You will often see them stand up momentarily to reach for food, inspect something, or appear bigger when threatened. White heavy checkmark learned or conditioned behavior. Cats who consistently walk several steps upright have almost always learned this over time. Can be a result of training and reinforcement, rewards given when they walk upright. Environmental factors, like needing to reach higher objects or mimicking behaviors. Adaptation to injury, where they learn to walk differently if their front limbs are impaired. So it isn't really a gift they are born with in the sense of doing it all the time. It's usually a combination of natural balance and muscle strength plus conditioning or necessity. If you've seen videos of cats walking upright for many steps, that's typically due to training or habit, not an innate instinct to walk bipedally like a human. Absolutely. Let's dig a bit deeper into this fascinating behavior. Small blue diamond: why some cats start doing it often. Positive reinforcement. When a cat gets rewarded, treats, attention, for standing up, it learns to repeat the action. Over time, this can lead to walking several steps upright. Curiosity and observation. Cats are great at observing people and other animals. Sometimes, they start to imitate certain movements, though not as consciously as primates. Reaching for things. If there's something they want, like food on a counter, they may learn that standing tall helps them get it faster. Repeated practice strengthens the muscles needed to balance longer. Adaptation. Rarely, cats with front limb injuries or deformities will develop bipedal walking out of necessity. They learn to compensate by using their hind legs alone. Small blue diamond: is it bad for them? Short bursts of standing or taking a few steps are perfectly safe for a healthy cat. Long-term bipedal walking, especially forced or overtrained, isn't natural for their spine and hips and could cause stress or injury over time. If you see a cat doing it on their own occasionally, it's fine, but it shouldn't be forced. Small blue diamond examples you might have seen. Viral videos of cats like Abel Mew, a cat in Thailand who lost his front legs and learned to walk on hind legs. Other social media cats trained to walk upright on command. White heavy checkmark. Bottom line. Cats are born with the ability to stand up briefly and balance well, but consistent bipedal walking is almost always learned, either through training/reward cycles, practice to reach things, or adapting to special circumstances, like limb loss. If you're ever considering encouraging this behavior with your own cat, it's wise to heavy checkmark. Keep sessions short. Heavy checkmark. Never force them into the posture. Heavy checkmark. Always watch for signs of discomfort. Here are some tips on safely teaching your cat to stand or walk upright, or more examples of how this behavior develops. Awesome! Let's go over how cats can be gently encouraged to stand or even walk on two legs, and some famous examples of cats who do this naturally or through training. Paw prints: how to safely encourage upright standing or walking in cats. Important. This should always be done with patience and respect for your cat's comfort. Never force or restrain them into standing upright. White heavy checkmark. Step-by-step tips. Start with treat motivation. Hold a treat or toy just above your cat's head so they naturally rise onto their hind legs to reach it. Only a short stand is enough at first. Reward immediately. Use a clicker, optional. If you use clicker training, click the moment they rise up and give a treat. This helps associate the action with a reward. Increase duration slowly. Once they're comfortable standing for a second, start delaying the reward by just a moment to encourage balance. Move the treat slowly forward. To encourage a step or two, slowly move the treat forward while they're still upright. If they take a step, praise them and reward. Keep sessions short and fun. Limit to 2 to 3 minutes per session and always end on a positive note. Watch for signs of fatigue. If they sit down, wobble, or seem uninterested, stop and let them relax. It's not natural for cats to do long periods of bipedal walking. Grinning cat face. Famous bipedal cats. Abel Mew, Thailand. Lost his front legs in an accident. Now walks confidently on his hind legs and has become a viral sensation and a symbol of resilience.